God bless you. May be seated. I'm the Reverend Schnorr, and welcome to our nightly service for this Friday night. We're going to start tonight out like we start every night out. We're reading from a good book here. This one is from Exodus, chapter 8, 18. It says, Now the magicians so worked with their enchantments to bring forth lice, but they could not. I want you to think about that. Think about all you that go out, you brought forth lice. You done something even the magicians couldn't do in the Old Testament. So you got that to think about. It's something to be proud of. And, it makes us wonder about the world, about magic and things. There's so much that God created in the universe that we don't understand, and wonder about. Like, is there other life on other planets out there? And do ghosts really exist? And what's the allure of Coldplay? Things like that. And can someone read minds or look into the future? Tonight, we got a special guest who can do just that. You're going to be amazed by Dr. Lars Dingman. We're going to bring him out in just a second. Let's first bring in Brother Carlito and see what he's got on tap for the Rev.
What's up, Rev?
Not much.
I was getting nervous. You were saying about talking and seeing things and knowing how to find things out, and it's not me.
No, I can't see that kind of stuff. I can talk to the upstairs, but that's about it.
Come on.
Well, you got a guy today, right? You got a special guest?
Yes, we do. We got Dr. Lars. He's one of a kind. Unbelievable. He just has that sense. He has that other dimension. Either you got it or you don't, and he's got it.
He's got the gift.
Yes, he does.
It's a renowned psychic.
Yep, we got a lot of fans tuning in already. Happy Friday. Cheers and beers, that's right.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. Cheers and beers. God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. There they all are. We're seeing you.
Everybody from the congregation tuning in again.
I hear you. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's bring in Dr. Lars right away.
We don't want to keep him. Hang on, one more drink.
All right, one more sip.
Here's a little intro to our guest coming up. Why don't y'all take a look at this?
Here's what he's all about.
A very small percentage of the people who profess to be psychics are actual people with gifts. It's like the jelly. The rest of the donut is worthless. I like to think of myself as part of the jelly.
What you're talking about vibing with us, that was just weird, oddly weird.
So you just want to be famous?
Yes. You're very deserving of this.
It seems like I'm an idiot and that I don't know what I'm talking about and that this theory is crazy, but am I dead on or not?
You are.
So that gives you an idea. Dr. Lars is world famous for doing this. It's amazing. You're going to be amazed, but you're going to have trouble sleeping tonight. Don't you think, Brother Carlito, after you lay in bed thinking, holy cow, I can't believe that.
Yes. And our fans, our clergy, just wait for it. Should we bring them out?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the clergy of the Reverend Schnorr's nightly service, Dr. Lars Dingman. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, guys. How are you? Look like you're having a good time there?
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Great time as always, Dr. Lars. Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
So how's business during this COVID time?
Oh, my phone has been ringing off the hook. People, obviously, with all this stress and tension because of the virus, are very nervous and questioning of what the future holds for them. They consult me, and I help steer them. Just for your viewers, in general, I don't see this as a life-ending calamity. It's something that we're going to get through, and life will be changed, but it will continue. What I've been seeing and feeling most closely resembles, for those of you that lived through 9/11, and Reverend, I'm sure you did, as did Carl, Kevin. What is your name, sir? I'm sorry.
Carlito. Both of you lived through. That was the world before 9/11, and the world, it's pretty much the same, but it's not exactly the same. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be something like that, but life will go on.
That's good to know. Hey, when did you first realize that you had this special gift?
I was a sound engineer working at Bell Labs outside of Chicago, actually, and studying waveforms and energy. And I realized that one of Newton's laws was being violated when people died. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. So what happens with the life animating force of people when they die? It can't go away by the laws of physics that have been tested for hundreds of years. That energy has to persevere in a way, and that's what ghosts are. That's what spirits are. There's a you have an AM and FM radio, right, Reverend?
I do. I have AM and FM.
Okay, you can listen to a song by I don't know Beyonce or Glenn Campbell on an AM radio, and it'll sound okay. But if you listen to that same song on an FM radio, it sounds better. There's more bandwidth, and
right.
that's what psychic is. It's a larger bandwidth that anyone, if they so choose, could develop. I happen to be have gifted with it. I was working at Bell Labs, and I was hit with a wrench and fell into a coma for 3 days. And when I woke up, I was able to. People would tell me the last 3 songs that they randomly heard. And all of a sudden, I would see movies of their future, and I could tell them their future just using those song titles. Don't know how or why it happened, but that's what happened.
That's amazing. If it weren't for the wrench part, I'd try it myself, but I get hurt.
It was painful. It was painful, and it was an AT&T, linesman wrench. It was. You know what? I was trying. We were putting up a poster in our office, and I was on a rickety ladder, and I moved my arm to try and steady myself. I knocked the hammer hit the wrench hit my head. That's all I remember.
So you weren't on the lines outside. You was hanging a poster?
We were hanging a poster. Yeah, it was a who was it? Johnny Cash poster in the science offices there at Bell Labs. Because it's such a, I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's 400 engineers in a big gray building. It's the dullest place on earth. So I was trying to liven it up a little bit with the picture where Johnny Cash is leaning in and flipping off the camera and looking real badass and punk. Yeah. That's the picture I was putting up, and it just set the hallway at Twitter. And then I fell down. I woke up, and the poster was gone.
It's amazing.
That's heavy.
It's an amazing story. Very. Very heavy. Plus, black always goes good with gray.
Right?
You can't deny that.
No.
Man in black, big gray building, 400 engineers. It's only natural.
It would be like if life was a giant milkshake, and you with a straw, you suck out everything, and that noise at the end, that was the life force of the engineers there. Brilliant, but. No, you wouldn't want to have a drink with them or go. Right. You wouldn't want to go anything. If you were stuck in a lockdown with one of these people, you'd be swinging from a rope.
Right. It would be like watching turtles have an orgy.
Exactly. Yeah. Who's got the time? Yeah.
I don't got that kind of time.
Not very fun.
No. That beer looks awful good.
I'm sorry.
I'm saying that beer looks delicious. What is it?
This is old style.
This is the best beer the Midwest has ever created. It's crisp, clean, pure old style, fully croissaned from the land of God's country up there in Wisconsin. It's a classic lager and a great Bavarian tradition, and we're hoping that we could get a sponsorship from them. It has been Chicago's #1 beer for a really long time, and it just tastes like heaven on earth, I'll tell you that much.
No, wait. You said it was partially croissaned?
Mm-mm. Other beers might be partially croissaned. This one is fully croissaned to the hill.
It's fully croissaned. There's no more croisening that could stand. It's that croissaned?
It's that croissaned. You could try to croissant this more, and you couldn't. There's no croissanting left to do.
Wow. I bet it's delicious.
It is like, you ever have, like, you're on a diet, and you couldn't have no cake or nothing for a long time?
Yes. Keep going, Rev. Keep going. Someone
comes along, and they got a cake, and they turn their back, and you just don't even fork and knife it. You just kind of grab it in and boom. And that first taste of the cake on your tongue, it's like nothing. This beats that.
Wow.
It's that good.
Wow. Yeah, I understand that. That's a good analogy because a cake is delightful.
It is. What's better than cake? It's kind of like when you go on a fishing trip with a bunch of guys.
Yes.
And then you see a girl for the first time. She doesn't even have to be pretty. She's a girl. It's that kind of feeling.
Right. Okay. I was going to say pie. I actually like pie better than cake. And I've never been on a fishing trip, so I can't relate to your story.
Oh,
But wouldn't you say pie is more refreshing and delightful than a cake? In general, of course.
In general, I do like pie better.
Yeah.
Than cake, yes.
but
Cake
pie,
sometimes gets too sweet.
pie, cake, or an old style, Rev?
Also,
Yeah, I would like an old. It sounds like I would like an old style with maybe like a cornbread and a honey butter or a peanut butter dipping sauce. That sounds delicious.
It would be good pumpkin pie in old style.
Oh, stop it! Now we got to move on.
Thanks.
Doc,
Right.
I got
Right.
some footage I'm going to roll, and you can kind of talk over it. I believe it's you in action, reading people.
Yes,
I'll
I do
play
that.
it for our viewers.
Okay.
There's no audio on it, so you could kind of talk over it if you like.
Okay, there was probably audio. Yeah, I was playing. This is some clips from my stand-up shows. It's funny that you picked. I have lots of other videos, Carlito. So you pick. Yeah, I did a reading for Kate Flannery, very famous actress from The Office and the Dancing with the Stars. Her mother is watching her have sex, and it kind of freaked Kate out. This was a Marine who was separated from his wife, and I told him to exorcise the demon from the truck.
Well,
And,
Rev knows a lot like this.
Yeah, he does it. And Susie was a bird in a past life. So
Wow.
this is her getting in touch with her past life. Avian, see, yeah, she's breathing from the side there. So everyone experiences their psychic journey in a different way. But all it is, it's the difference between AM and FM. The human brain and the human body is built in such a way that everyone has the ability to do it. Now, most people are frightened by it, and if it starts to happen, they push it away. But the other people go with it, such as myself. But it's like doing push-ups, right? You want to develop your chest, you do push-ups, and if you do this enough, you're able to tune into that.
Start on your knees. You do the easy push-ups, and pretty soon you move up where you can get off your knees and you're straight on your feet on your hands, and you build up your chest.
And I'm at the point now where I'm doing the hoo-ah push-ups.
No,
The Rocky Balboa clap in the middle of them, one arm kind of things.
Exactly, that kind of stuff in the psychic realm. I don't think I could do them in real life. But if you were going to be ranking psychics, I would be like that Rocky Balboa, and other psychics would be like the German guy Dolph Lundgren. What was his name?
Our viewers will help us out.
I will break you.
Ask our viewers, and we'll get them. Ask.
Yeah, you know who I made, Big Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah,
was
break you, the Russian.
The Russian. We'll just call him the Russian because he's up to no good.
We have a viewer.
Like all of them.
We have a viewer for you, Doc.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Someone for Dr. Lars to read here.
So we're going to bring her in. Her name's Amelia.
Okay.
I'm going to let you read her. We're going to step back and watch you work.
All right, brother Carlito.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Amelia. Hello there.
Hi. How's it
Meet the
going?
Doc.
Hello, Amelia.
Hi.
And there's the
How are you?
Reverend. It's kind of like the Brady Bunch.
What's up?
Hi, Amelia. God bless. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Anytime.
Excited. Yeah.
Doc, have at it. Go ahead. We'll
All
start.
right.
Step back.
All right. So, Amelia, all I need from you is the last 3 songs that you randomly heard. And I'll explain why in a minute. Not that you chose to listen to, but you heard in a, elevator or on your iPod shuffle, something like that.
Okay. So it's Memories by Maroon 5,
Memories. Okay.
Vienna by Billy Joel,
Okay.
and Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa.
Okay. So Don't Start Now, Memories, and Vienna.
Yes.
This is about a past relationship, romantic relationship. Are you currently in a relationship right now? I'm sensing no.
I'm in a sort of relationship right now.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Define sort of for me, Amelia.
It was new, but now we're quarantined.
What is that like?
Difficult, boring.
How many dates did you have with? I'm seeing 3. You had 3 or less dates with him before this happened?
We had about 6 dates.
Okay. All right.
So.
And had you know what I'm going to ask? I probably shouldn't. Um, are you attracted to him physically?
Yes, I swiped for him. So
Oh, okay. All right.
that was the first check.
Okay. All right. So you've had this thing and you've been pulled apart, not of your own volition, but by, so it's not really a relationship you hope it will be. This Vienna, what were the other two songs again?
Don't Start Now and Memories.
Yeah. Memories, obviously. You're thinking back to perhaps, and I've been seeing this with a lot of my patients, this enforced solitude of the quarantine. Are you quarantined by yourself or do you have family in the house?
I have a cat, but it's me.
Okay, yeah. I'm seeing, what I'm seeing is like a Columbia or an REI tent, a nice tent, but like a bubble, and you're sitting in the middle of it. And the world is raging at you from the outside, but you're inside and you're protected by this bubble. So memories, you're thinking of a past boyfriend, a European. I think German is too much on the nose, but
that's actually really weird because the guy I'm talking to is in Germany right now. He's quarantined there on a business trip.
Okay, that's the Vienna, right? And that's this new guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm seeing romance, and I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing you in a bubble, and I'm seeing him over there. That's the memories. That's the Vienna. And what's the third song?
Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa.
Right. And what is the status of your relationship? Don't start now.
Yeah.
You want to start now, but you can't.
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing is his name Peter. No. Is there a P in one of his names?
No.
Okay, what's his name? I'm bad with names.
Gavin.
Gavin. Oh, yeah. Like Gavin McLeod of the Love Boat. Gavin. Don't start now. I'm seeing bright sunshine. So I'm sensing that this is a positive thing that the universe is trying to communicate with you. And I said I would explain how this works, and I'll do that before I tell you what I really think is happening here. What is music, Amelia?
What is it?
On a scientific physics level, what is music?
Sound, vibrations.
Vibration, exactly. Energy, vibration. Light is a vibration, a much higher frequency, but it's still a vibration. The universe is nothing but vibrating energy. What we experience as atoms, it's not that. It's vibrating energy. String theory. You've heard of string theory. This is what string theory explains. So if the universe is all energy and human beings are built to tune into different levels of energy by those three song titles, random song titles, this is how the universe can talk to you. You just have to you have to understand how to listen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Has this happened to you in the past where something is on your mind, or you're driving somewhere, or you've got some problem that you can't solve, and all of a sudden a song crosses your path that gives you a moment of clarity? Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah, definitely. That happens a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the universe. This is the universe whispering in your ear, trying to get your attention. But with all the screens and especially now, so many distractions, people don't know that they're supposed to be listening, let alone know how to listen. So we've already established the universe has been trying to communicate with you, and it does it because the universe, we're all part. The description I use, Amelia, is the universe is a tree, and each one of us is a leaf on the tree. So if all of a sudden a bunch of the leaves get sick, it's bad for everybody. So it's best if everyone does well. So the universe is always looking out for you, giving you hints. And the hint that it's giving you now through these three song titles, Vienna, Memories, and Don't Start Now, is that you've got good memories with this person who is in Germany, but you can't start now. And by stopping you, and forcing you into this kind of communication, it's actually going to play out better for your relationship in the long term. I'm not saying that he's a tramp, but without the virus, your relationship probably at this point would have become more physical than it is now. Is that fair to say?
Probably in quarantine.
Right. Okay. So by stripping that sexual level away from the relationship, it forces you to focus on the other things that you want in a partner. And I sense that you're looking for a boyfriend. You're not looking just to play the field and goof around anymore, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So this is the universe saying, "Hey, don't throw this one away. Take your time. You'll make some memories with this guy in Germany, but you can't start now. You can't start the dirty stuff now. Everything else you can start." And I think the image I'm getting is that it would be good for you to do that. Does that ring true with your experience?
That feels right. What happens if I hear a different song, though?
You'll always hear different songs.
What if it says something different?
It will, because your life changes every day. But if you just get into the habit of being aware of the music around you, because, you know, the term muses, you've heard that, right? People have muses that bring them ideas. That's where music comes from. It's a magical thing. It's sound. You've been at concerts, I'm sure, where the band starts playing a song and people go crazy. Sound has an effect on physical matter. That's why it works. So the universe will continue giving you information with different song titles. You just have to be aware enough to hear it and then analyze it and think about it. And that's what I teach people with my on my podcast. I do readings, and people slowly begin to understand how to. It's like learning a different language, right? Yeah. It's the language of the universe, language of consciousness. And it's simple. You just have to want to do it. And if you do, the doors will open for you. And I'm seeing this as a big relationship door for you right now. I think it's a good thing.
Got it. Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah. I'd love to do the reading of Gavin. Not knowing that he was your Gavin.
Yeah.
That would be interesting to see if it would come out the same.
The same, hopefully.
Yeah.
How does that sound, Amelia? Does that make sense to you? Is Dr. Lars?
Yeah, that feels
like nail on the head there?
Yeah, I feel like that was weird. That Germany thing freaked me out.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, people think I'm just bullshitting because I happen to be naturally hilarious. I mean, we're not going to debate that. I'm hilarious. But I'm also psychic. And this system sounds weird to some people, Reverend. You know, everyone has their own belief. But that it works for me. Some people use a PC. Other people use a Macintosh. You arrive at the same destination. It doesn't really matter. And you can learn to do it too, Amelia. You just have to listen to the world.
Okay.
So, amen.
Do you go to a different dimension with this? Or you stay within? Because I know there's different dimensions. People say, I went to the other dimension. Or does this all happen in her present dimension?
This is happening in the present. To talk to dead people, you go to another dimension.
Okay.
Because once you're dead, there is no time. Everything's happening at once. It's believe me, this could be a 12-week conversation. Basically, everything's happening at once, so you can access people, and they can be. That's how that works.
Okay.
I can't explain it. I just know that it works. This is it's again AM and FM. It's the difference. I'm getting more information, and I have to learn that language and learn what Vienna means and what memories mean. It means if someone else had said it, it would have meant something else. It's not information that comes from me. It flows through me, and then I talk about it, and then it makes sense to me after I say it, but not before. I don't understand how it works. I just know that it works.
So, Amelia, you feel complete now?
Yeah, I feel like I got a lot of insight. Now I need to figure out what songs he's listening to.
So, as Dr. Lars was figuring you out, I think most of our audience was trying to guess what's on your liquor shelf in the back. If you look at all of they want to know if you got Captain Jack. I think someone saw Captain. I think someone saw.
Jack. I think that's it.
Well, Rev, what's our pea shot today? I think we're doing one for Amelia.
Amelia's got a beautiful liquor cart back there. And if things don't work out with Gavin, or hey, you just want you feel you got to confess something to the good Reverend,
Yeah.
I can I do 6 foot away confessions.
Okay.
I went to Home Depot and I got one of the masks, so I'm pretty safe for the most part, more or less. And for the cost of the access to that liquor cart, I could really come over and give you a good blessing.
That sounds fair. Yeah.
But that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old, right? So we're gonna just do a peace shot tonight for Amelia and to Dr. Lars, to the vibrations of the music that flows around us and through us and in us, all from here to eternity. God bless.
Salute.
Salud. Vibration is all.
Oh, that's a vibration. Now, life's short, Amelia. You got to tell Gavin that too, okay?
I'll let him know.
MaroonFishingCompany.com has what you need, and to look comfortable, whether you're on the lake or Gavin, you're on the make. These are not those boxy t-shirts that itch you when you buy them in the bait shops and the gas stations. Maroon Fishing's soft ring spun cotton and tri-blend shirts are light and breathable. You could show off your love for fishing in style. So shop MaroonFishingCompany.com. After all, you might smell like bait. Doesn't mean you can't look like a good catch. Life's short. Fish now.
I love it. God bless you guys. They're at Maroon Fishing Company. And God bless you, Amelia, for being with us. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Amelia, we're going to take you back to the green room, and there's some donuts for you, all right? Hang tight.
Dr. Lars,
Doc.
that was amazing. Thank you so much for showing us that insight.
You're very welcome. I was getting a very strong signal from her, and it was all good. It's colors plays a big part in it too, and I'm seeing like golden, yellow. It's like I see movies in my head, and I'm seeing golden, yellow colors to that little tent I see her in. So yeah, I think it's going to turn out well for her.
Her soul has got like you said, a golden shimmer to it.
Yeah, like an REI tent, or like a Columbia, one of those stores. A nice
material.
tent.
The good material that
not those cheap ones you get at Walmart.
No. This would be like if you were camping with a bunch of families. This would be the tent. You'd be like, oh, we should have got one of those.
Those are the people. They do this every weekend. They know what they're doing, kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a well made and well deployed tent, and she is safely ensconced. Is the visual that I get in my
tight lines, good steaks, the whole shebang.
Yeah. Beautiful and like dry.
Exactly. Like if you Googled ethereal tent, this is the picture.
I couldn't have said it better myself today.
No, that was perfect. Dr. Lars, where can we watch you on other days, if not here when you're not here with the Reverend Schnorr and Brother Carlito?
Well, the best way is I've got the podcast, a very popular podcast on the iTunes. It's called The Psychic Circus. You can subscribe to me over there. I've been on hiatus because of this virus, and I'm not really, I can't broadcast private readings for people. So I've been kind of out of the media eye since the beginning of the year, but I'll be starting up the podcast again in about a month, I believe. But right now, just follow me at iTunes Psychic on all the Twitter and the Instagram and the podcast.
Sounds great. God bless you. Thank you for being here, Dr. Lars. Is there anything else you want to say or add to this?
No, I'm seeing a good future for your program. This is a new program, isn't it?
It is. This is our third week. We're coming up on the end of our third week of doing this, and it's brand new, kind of feeling things out, figuring it out. But we got a good, solid, faithful group of followers here.
They tune in every night, as you can see on the comment board on your screen. They raise their shot glasses for us. They bring liquor to the show. They stay into our show.
I was looking. We got people who stay up in the middle of the night in Scotland and the UK, and we got people in Pana, Illinois, which is down near Taylorville, if you're not familiar. People in Chicago, New York. I think we even had a guy in Iran. He was probably in a bunker, but he was in Iran. And he was listening to us. So God bless him too, and everybody.
Right. It's amazing. The internet has reached. You can talk to anybody, anytime, anywhere. So I thank you for having me on your program. And I see good things. I'm seeing a big expansion and a very bright white color. So I think that bodes well for you.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Lars, and we'll check you out on Twitter and Instagram, and your podcast one is back up.
Doc,
Yeah,
I'll put you back to the green room, and we got some old style for you.
Yeah, you could just ship it to my home. That would be wonderful.
I hear you.
Brother Carlito's on that.
Well, Rev,
That was amazing.
that was. It was nice to sit back and see a man work his magic.
Yeah, that was great.
You could tell she was shocked. He pulled some stuff out. She wasn't ready for it.
Right? Yeah, she didn't. How? Guys in Germany?
Nope.
6 days. He's in Germany, and she goes to Vienna. I mean, what's the? She's a looker, though, isn't she?
I'm telling you. God bless Gavin.
God, yeah, you're a lucky guy, Gavin. Well,
Well, we got a ton of people tuning in today.
should we take roll call real quick?
Yeah, roll call. Let me do the announcements, and that way we can give out the bulletins so they don't get in trouble.
All right, Ron is down in Pana. Julie Larson is in this with Rev. Don't forget to send your pictures in this with Rev. Jeff Kelvitis is here. God bless you. Jeff Spurlock, Hirschberg, Thomas Cross, Tamara is always in St. Louis. God bless you. You're always here writing in to us. His power is scared. Oh, God bless you, Tamara. You don't need to be scared. The Reverend will lay hands on you and put you to ease.
You know, Rev, there was a great comment here, and I didn't want to break up the doc in the middle of his session.
Right.
But he said, what a great idea. You should have the doc read you in bubbles. Maybe next another show.
Oh, yeah, next show. Yeah.
Right. Yep.
I got to download iTunes. You got to show me how to do that.
Okay, step by step, buddy.
Okay. Nelson Rose following the doc now.
Yep. There you go.
Gonzalez.
I think we just got the last call.
Gola, Scott, Kelly, Petrus, everybody, thank you very much. If I missed you, I apologize. We'll get you tomorrow night because you're going to be here again, I hope.
Crown Point,
Carlito.
Indiana. There's one for Crown Point, Indiana.
Crown Point, Indiana. God bless you. You got Yingling down there. We don't have it here.
All
right, Brother Carlito, thank you very much.
I'm going to go get the missilettes ready. I'll see
All right. God bless. Hey, everybody, thank you again for joining us here for our nightly service at 10 p.m. every night, Central Standard. Well, it's not Standard. It's daylight time now, but 10 p.m. Central. Figure it out on your Google or calculator or whatever you got to do. I want to thank Amelia for being here, and I want to thank Brother Carlito for all his hard work that he does, and I want to thank our special guest, Dr. Lars Dingman. Look him up. Watch his stuff. He's amazing. He's really good. You're stuck in a house, and now there's something positive for you to watch and look at besides us, because we're here from 10 to 10:30. But there's a whole other rest of the day. But don't forget to share with your friends and family and tell them to tune in here and then tell them about Dr. Lars too, all right? Hey, thanks for being with us, everybody. Good night. Stay negative, think positive, and you have one for me because I'm going to have one for each one of you. God bless. All right, I'm going to turn on the CDs or something. I don't have the iTunes, but I'm going to get it. We got some cassette tapes here still.